I just got a few things to put away, but I can't really be in the way right now. So let's look and see what options are available to me on the load board. I have special states in here. Let's just take that away. Let's just go anywhere. And let's see what we're gonna get for today. All right, guys. Got our load going to Pennsylvania here. So this facility, I asked him what this project is. He said it's a AI data center. All right, guys, this is my delivery. That's the forklift's gonna be unloading me. So I'm just gonna have to parallel park on the side here until they get here. And of course, there's someone behind me. I might be able to park up in front here. Yeah, I might park up by this stop sign. It'll make it a little easier. It told me just to park where there's the car parking here, but they put that forklift right where I should be. So I'm about 20 minutes early, so I'll park over here and wait for them to get here and get this chiller offloaded. All right, guys, I am done with that chiller. I had to pull up, but they're right back there. So I'm empty. I'm heading my next one, going to this TQL load to pick it up and go to Pennsylvania. So that's it, guys. That went pretty well. I mean, it went fast. It was kind of a little bit of a debacle because as soon as I pulled in, I was getting calls from dispatchers, calls from this broker twice. The check call person called me, and then the broker called me. Are you there yet? Are you there yet? Yeah, I'm here. I'm trying to offload. Then the dispatcher called for Jeff's load, and we went through several different options before we got him dispatched. And then these guys over here were trying to figure out how to unload it, and I was trying to help them. And they were asking me stuff, and I'm like, yeah. And I'm on the phone. I'm like, yeah. And then they line up the forklift. They wanted to pull the unit down my flatbed, and they lined the forklift up that way. And I'm like, oh, that's what they meant. And I'm like, no, guys, we can't do that. It's gonna scratch my flatbed. And he got a little upset with me. He's like, you should have told me when I asked you. And I'm like, I know. I was on the phone. I wasn't paying attention. Typical guy problems, right? Focus on one thing at a time. So all right, guys, got our load going to Pennsylvania here. Yes, that's right. Oh boy. I guess that was pointless. cow. Damn. You think you got the thing to yourself and then fuck. Can't even work here. I can't exactly pull out without them secured either. Okay, so I wanted to pull the chains backwards just because I won't have room for my binder if I pull them this way towards the tire. So that means I gotta change my straps a slight bit here to pull towards the back. Man, when I got in here and I waited quite a while, well not quite a while, a little while to get loaded and no one was here. As soon as I have to go to work, everyone lines up at the dock. Okay, I really don't even need this one if I put a chain through there. I can't, man. Can't get my chains through there now. This guy's gonna have to move before I get my chain. All right, let's go to the other side. Try to get something done while these guys move. This can't come out and go down into a tire, so that's good. So you guys get the picture. I'm just gonna keep doing that, and that'll secure it pretty well. So all right guys, I just left with those things, light towers, coming out of town here, and do a little driving video here.
1/2 mile, turn left on US 183.
Guys, these units are super heavy. Everything adds up together to 21,000 pounds. I don't know what's going on, but I haven't had a full weight load since I left the house. This is the third load in a row that's been.
Turn left at the traffic light.
This has been the heaviest load so far at 21,000. Run that when there's a bunch of houses around. Yeah guys, I've had that oil field load that I left the house with. I didn't weigh that, but it couldn't have been more than 17,000. Just from my calculations.
US 183.
And then that load I just dropped here in North Platte, it was 44,000 pounds total. Or sorry, 4,400 pounds of freight. Look like they're gonna ride pretty good. They were kind of complicated to, and not really complicated, I just had to keep going from one side to the other to pull the chains and the straps through with that little tool. That tool was nice. I need to build one of them. You guys, I'm interested to see, let me roll these suckers up here. I'm interested to see how this new turbo works. That's kind of why I've been complaining about about light loads. Oh boy, I guess we better stop. Kind of wanted to test out the turbo a little bit more. I don't want to bitch about light loads, but I'll get to test it. Testing will come in its time. But so far I've been going through Texas, and I've just been having crazy side winds and headwinds every direction I go. So I haven't really, I mean, you would think being that light I would have gotten better fuel mileage, but the fuel mileage has not been better. And I don't know if it's the turbo not doing as well. I doubt it. I think the turbo is more efficient than my stock one. It's just, I've had a lot of wind everywhere I've went, so we'll we'll see as I get a full month in how that turbo performs. But so far, performance-wise, it's performing really well. The Jake brakes are much stronger. My boost pressure is much stronger. The truck runs smoother. It's more snappy on the throttle. Just feels a lot better. So I'm happy with the turbo. I just have not yet seen a fuel mileage gain. So I'm gonna go fuel up here in about an hour. That's taking me to the fuel up. And we'll see what I got. But let's see here. The old scan gauge. Oh, that's the wrong button. Scan gauge says I got 7.3 on this fuel up. I would hope it's at least 7.3. Oh, 7.2 now. Being as I was freaking light the whole time. So we will see, guys. On my delivery, I gotta stop at that staging area right there, and I'm right on time. It's 6:59.
In 1/2 mile, turn right on Power Plant Road, then take the first right.
I gotta go down there, but he said pull in here to the staging area. There's a little circle here.
Turn right on Power Plant Road, then take the first right.
Truck entrance. There we go.
Turn
Just
right
washed
on
my
Power
truck.
Plant Road, then take the first right.
Yesterday I pulled into the wash bay, and now I'm gonna go get muddy in the job site probably. Damn it. One way. I don't know what the hell's going on. We got kinds of weird shit happening. I guess I'm gonna line up over there. Called the guy. He said that there'll be someone to talk to here, and they'll make a call, and they have to lead me into the job site, from what I understand. window down and said, "Follow me." So here we are, following him. They got a whole crap load of these little, whatever you call those things. Little dump trucks. Turn the camera off, people might not want to be recorded. Well, I'm here, and of course it's a mud hole right after I wash my truck. Pretty typical, but looks like they're gonna get me offloaded pretty, it looks like things are going pretty smooth today, so get this sucker offloaded and on to my next one, which I don't know where I'm going yet. All right. Just putting everything away here. They're gonna offload me with a track hoe, I guess. So this facility, I asked him what this project is. He said it's a AI data center. Want some paperwork?
I just need you to sign where it says driver. It's just saying that we're gonna unload this safely, keep you away. That way you don't get hit by any machinery or anything like that.
Where's it say driver at?
Right
Oh, there it is. Alrighty.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, guys, they are offloading with a track hoe, working pretty good. They got, I think, 3 left. I just got a few things to put away, but I can't really be in the way right now. So let's look and see what options are available to me on the load board. I have special states in here. Let's just take that away. Let's just go anywhere. And let's see what we're gonna get for today. We're gonna sort by, let's just see big rates. I can't go big long distance because I have special things I'm doing on Friday, and this is Friday, but next Friday I have to be in Florida for a vacation, so I don't want to go too far. That'll line me up in the wrong side of the country. But here's a look at what's available. Sacramento for 67. These are posted rates. We can probably negotiate a little bit from here. Pueblo for 6,000. I'm over in Pennsylvania, as you can see. Florida for 4,800. That's interesting. I actually wouldn't mind that one today, except for it's going to line up next week poorly because I have to run Monday through Friday next week. So whatever I take today has to line up for a good to make a good week today, this week, for the because this will be the last load of the week, and then also try to line up for a good load Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And so being strategic about where we go, this one would be good. That makes me think there's multiple deliveries or something. 70-foot long steel beam, no tarp. Yeah, probably need a stretch trailer for that. You might be able to do it on a 53. I don't know. Pretty good big hangover. That's where one of those long frame Peterbilts would come in handy, because you can hang over the front of the trailer a long ways before it hits your cab. Yeah, that's probably the same one. What do you guys think? Where should I go? I'm gonna see what the dispatcher comes up for me. I could certainly pick a load out of here. This is a hot market. You can throw a dart and hit a good load, but I'll wait for the dispatcher to get in at 8 in the morning. It's only 7:50, and he'll look around and make some offers and take a peek. I wouldn't mind this one. It's going to Alabama. Alabama's a good market. We probably need a little more money than that, but that would make our week good. 2,900 would make us hit. Let's see. That would, if it was 2,900, it would put us at a $12,000 week, because we're at 91 right now. So if we could get them up 100, that would be a good load. Let's take a peek at it, just because it would put us in a good market on Monday. Yeah, looks like it's a pretty straightforward load. Something like that could be really good. How many miles is it? 1,000 miles. I could do that because it's early in the morning. I'm fresh on hours, and reset on Sunday and drive a little bit on Monday. Deliver by probably before noon on Monday. So that's what's going on. We got we got one more after that one to come off, and then we're out of here. And I got nowhere to go, so I'm gonna have to go back to the staging area and park for a second, if they'll let me, while I wait on the old dispatcher to find me a load. And I'll probably have more time to look around then too. All right, guys, until next time.